Hello, my name is Neil Gupta. Welcome to this season of Kids Quiz. This is a show of quick recall. It is not a test of intelligence. At home, it is easier. Let's enjoy the event as our contestants attempt to answer the questions, and we at home know all the answers. Let's meet tonight's teams from Ashland Middle School. Their principal is Mr. Hyman, and their teacher is Miss Dirtle. Let's meet the members of the red team. If each student could say their first and last name and what they're most proud of at Ashland Middle School.
My name is Bethany Corbett, and I like the volleyball team at Ashland Middle School.
My name's Emily Ermintrout, and I like the home base.
Hi, my name is Megan Sanders, and I like the administration at Ashland Middle School.
Great. Let's meet the members of the blue team. If you could say your first and last name and something you're proud of at Ashland Middle School.
Hi, my name is Charlie Reed, and I'm proud of our wonderful teaching staff.
I'm Tony Williams, and I like the academic opportunities that the middle school provides.
I'm AJ Snell, and I like the food.
Okay, thank you team members, and good luck to both teams. Let's go on with the questions. We'll start with the red team, and here's your first question. A typical human foot has how many digits? Yes.
5.
5, that is correct. This is from what story? It's growing, Aunt Spiker cried. It's getting bigger and bigger. What is? The peach, of course. It's nearly twice as big already. I can actually see the thing bulging before my very eyes.
James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach is correct. Find 2 consecutive integers whose sum is 35.
17 and 18.
17 and 18 is correct. Everything that exists, from the tiniest subatomic particles to galactic superclusters, is contained in the
Universe?
universe. That's correct. Question number 5. This is from what story? She did not think it so very much out of the ordinary to hear the rabbit say to itself, oh dear, I shall be too late.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland, that's correct. Question number 6. Convert 43/5 to a mixed fraction.
8 and 3/5.
8 and 3/5, that's correct. Question number 7. Replace the first 3 words in this sentence with the appropriate pronoun. The 2 auks paddled across the pond.
They,
that's correct. Question number 8. This quip contains an allusion to what ship? She's always late. Her ancestors arrived on the June flower.
the Mayflower.
The Mayflower, that's correct. Question number 9. The sun heats the earth the most at the equator and the least at the
Poles.
At the poles, that's correct. Question number 10. What is the additive inverse of 37?
Negative 37.
Negative 37, that's correct. We're going to move now to the blue team. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, question number 1. 4 and 20 is the same as how many dozen?
2.
2 dozen, that's correct. Question number 2. In the fraction 9/17, which number is the numerator?
9.
9, that's correct. Question number 3. A sentence should begin with a capital letter and end with a period, a question mark, or
An exclamation point?
exclamation point. That's correct. Question number 4. Name the 9th planet from the sun.
Pluto?
Pluto, that's correct. Question number 5. Convert 4 and 3/5 to an improper fraction. Yes.
23/5.
23/5. That's correct. Question number 6. Divide locomotor into syllables.
Locomotor.
Correct. Question number 7. This ditty is about what little mammals? Their tails are long, their faces small. They haven't any chins at all. Their eyes are pink, their teeth are white. They run about the house all night. They nibble things they shouldn't touch, and no one seems to like them much. Yes.
Mice.
Mice, that's correct. Number 8. What are the 3 parts of the body that have only 3 letters in their name?
Arm, leg, and eye.
Arm, leg, and eye. That's correct. Question number 9. According to the song from Disney's Snow White, what are you supposed to do while you work?
Whistle.
Whistle. That's correct. And question number 10. What number is represented on an abacus if there are 4 beads on the first wire, 9 beads on the second wire, 5 beads on the third wire, and 7 beads on the fourth wire?
7,900. I think I was wrong.
The correct answer is 7,594. Okay, well, when we return, we're going to tell the scores. Nine.
Kids, how do we take care of our teeth?
Brush your teeth twice a day. Floss your teeth once a day. If you want healthy teeth, do this every day. Brush your teeth.
Fight tooth decay.
Floss your teeth.
Don't forget regular dental checkups, okay?
Brush your teeth twice a day. Floss your teeth once a day.
Welcome back to Kids Quiz. I'm your host, and today's teams are from Ashland Middle School. We just finished round 1. The red team has 10 points, and the blue team has 9 points. We're going to start the second round. It will consist of 10 questions. We'll start with the red team and then move on to the blue. Red team, question number 1. As ships approached New York in the late 1800s, immigrants got their first glimpse of America. What gift from France did they see?
The
Yes.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, that's correct. Question number 2. What animals are essentially reptiles specialized for flight?
Birds?
Birds, that's correct. Question number 3. By the end of the 16th century, the empire of what European country had grown to become one of the largest in the world, including Caribbean islands, coastal areas of South America, southern North America, and Mexico?
Spain?
Spain, that's correct. Question number 4. What region lies between Mexico and Colombia?
Central America.
Central America, that's correct. Question number 5. What hemisphere lies between the equator and a latitude of 90 degrees south?
The southern hemisphere?
The southern hemisphere, that's correct. Question number 6. What bird completes this moral from one of Aesop's fables? The moral is clear. The wisest folks know that it's nice to win, but it's foolish to... Do I have an answer? Okay, the answer is crow. Question number 7. The largest modern land animal is the African elephant, weighing some 5 tons. But this is just 1/8 of the weight of the largest dinosaurs. How much did they weigh?
tons.
40 tons, that's correct. Question number 8. Predators include carnivores that eat animals and herbivores that eat
Plants.
That's correct. Question number 9. This passage is from what story? But it's mine, screamed the bird when she heard the egg crack. The work was all done. Now she wanted it back.
Horton lays an egg.
The correct answer is Horton hatches the egg. Number 10. What position on a football team is an anagram for either bark racket or barter quack? Yeah, go ahead.
Quarterback.
Quarterback, that's correct. Okay, we're going to move to the blue team. Question number 1. This is from what Dr. Seuss story? He is shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
How now, brown cow?
That's incorrect. Correct answer is the Lorax. Question number 2. What is the geographically largest state adjacent to the Gulf of Mexico? Yes.
Alaska?
That's incorrect. Correct answer is Texas. Question number 3. Identify the galaxy within which our solar system is located.
The Milky Way.
The Milky Way. That's correct. Question number 4. In A Fractured Fairy, which creature claimed he was simply visiting the pig's house to borrow a cup of sugar when he accidentally sneezed and blew the house in?
The wolf.
The wolf. That's correct. What word is modified by the adjective in this line? Speak softly, but carry a big stick.
Stick?
Stick, that's correct. Question number 6. Divide 29,345 by 100.
$2,934.5.
That's incorrect. Correct answer is 293.45. Number 7. Fred commutes 6 miles to work daily. At the end of a regular work week, he has traveled at least how many miles?
30 miles?
That's incorrect. The correct answer is 60 miles. Question number 8. What portable dwelling of the Plains Indians consisted of a pointed skeleton of poles covered with skins?
TB.
TP, that's correct. Question number 9. What part of speech is new in this line? In his backpack, he carried his books along with his new gremlin.
Adjective.
Adjective, that's correct. Question number 10. Name the natural process by which liquid water is converted into a gaseous state.
Evaporation?
Evaporation, that's correct. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back for our final round.
My name's Andy McDonald. I ride this useless wooden toy for a living. It's hard. I've been doing it for 13 years. I'm still lame. I do a trick called a 540. Took me a good 6 years to learn. There's a whole generation of skateboarders out there that are just as talented athletically as any basketball or football player. It takes somebody that's not going to be afraid to fall down a lot, because you definitely will fall down. You're not a failure until You refuse to get back up. Drugs are only going to hinder what I'm trying to do. That right there is my idea of getting high.
Hi, Mr. President. My parents believe that eating meals together will make our country strong. Is this something that you did when you were a kid?
I did eat with my family so long as my mother wasn't cooking.
It's not good making fun of your mother, even if you are president, but it is good to have dinner with your kids. We know the more often children have dinner with their families, the less likely they are to smoke, drink, and use drugs. So simply having dinner together can help your children forever, even if you're not a great cook.
Welcome back to round 3 of Kids Quiz. I'm your host, Neil Gupta, and tonight's teams are from Ashland Middle School. The score is now red team 18 and the blue team with 15. We're going to get to our third round of 10 questions. Before I do, we have some alternates here, and let's go ahead and take some time to meet them. If you could tell us your first and last name and something you're proud of in Ashland Middle School.
I'm Cameron Thompson, and I'm proud of the Snack Shack where you get food.
I'm Tyler Portner, and I'm proud of Ashland Middle School's theatrical performances.
Great. Okay, let's get down to our third round. Red team begins. Question number 1. Name the westernmost United States state from a Spanish name.
California.
California, that's correct. Question number 2. The Bering Sea forms part of the border of what U.S. state?
Alaska.
Alaska, that's correct. Question number 3. Water that has been evaporated by boiling and then condensed to remove any impurities has been
Purified?
That's incorrect. The correct answer is distilled. Question number 4. Any plane through the center of a sphere divides it into 2
hemispheres?
Hemispheres, that's correct. Question number 5. Round 5.555 to the nearest hundredth.
5.56.
5.56, that's correct. The pathway the Earth travels in making one round trip around the Sun is called
Orbit.
Orbit, that's correct. Question number 7. This is from what story by Dr. Seuss? And I've kinks in my leg from sitting, just sitting here day after day. It's work, how I hate it, I'd much rather play.
The Cat in the Hat.
That's incorrect. It's Horton hatches the egg. Question number 8. Name the geographic circle at 0 degrees latitude on the Earth's surface. Do I have an answer?
Prime Meridian.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is equator. Question number 9. This is about what legendary figure? No Bronco could throw him, no sir. Fact is, I only heard of him getting thrown once in his whole career. Yep, it was that time he was up Kansas way and decided to ride at him from a tornado.
Pecos Bill.
Pecos Bill, that's correct. And question number 10. Name the northernmost of the 4 corner states with a Spanish name.
Wyoming?
That's incorrect. Correct answer is Colorado. Okay, we're going to move to the blue team. Question number 1. People of what faith worship in synagogues?
The Jewish faith.
The Jewish, that's correct. Question number 2. An absolute location is a point on the Earth's surface expressed by a coordinate system such as a latitude and a
Longitude.
longitude? That's correct. Question number 3. Change the last word in the following sentence into an appropriate pronoun. Julie waved to Arnold.
Him.
Him. That's correct. Question number 4. If you close off any angle with a straight line, what plane figure is formed?
A triangle?
Triangle. That's correct. Question number 5. Given that the scale on a map is 1 inch equals 15 miles, how many inches represent 75 miles?
Six inches?
That's incorrect. Correct answer is 5. Number 6. A gas is a substance that is neither a solid nor a
Liquid.
liquid. That's correct. Question number 7. What is the next word in this couplet by Ogden Nash? The pig, if I'm not mistaken, supplies us sausage, ham, and
Bacon.
bacon. That's correct. Question number 8. Name the capital of Montana.
Helena.
Helena. That's correct. Question number 9. What happens to the frequency of a string on a violin as it is tightened?
The pitch increases its not volume, it's like pitch. It gets higher.
It gets higher.
Yeah,
That's
that
correct. You're fine. It becomes higher. Question number 10. Name the phenomenon of light bouncing off a surface.
Reflection.
Reflection. That's correct. This ends round 3. After the break, we'll come back and give the score.
This is a banana. This is a cat. This is fire. This is harmless and actually helpful to some people. Don't believe everything you hear. The fact is that every major health organization rejects smoked marijuana. Now that the smoke is cleared, discover truecompassion.org.
Does peace really have a chance within our lifetime? At Rotary, we believe it does. We've created programs at universities around the world dedicated solely to teaching peace to a new generation. There's a new symbol for peace. Rotary.
Every trip, every time.
California, here I come!
Buckle up so you and your friends get home safely.
I must scream into the world from the top of someplace very high!
Seatbelts save lives.
Okay.
Visit NHTSA.gov.
Low and slow. My best friend, what are you gonna do?
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
That is spectacular advice.
You're a good driver, a careful driver, and you don't stand a chance. Not at a railroad crossing with bad sight lines and no lights or gates, where vegetation, buildings, or hills block your view, where you can't see the train and you only have seconds before it hits your safe, careful self and you die. Go to angelsontrack.org to report dangerous crossings, because careful is just no match for a 200-ton locomotive.
We just got finished with Ashland Middle School's Kids Quiz, 7th grade teams. The The final score for the red team is 24, and for the blue team it's also 24. It was a tie. We'd like to thank TV2, Ashland University, the teachers, the principals, and the supportive parents of our young scholars. Join us next time with your quick minds and great young scholars on TV2's Kids Quiz.